guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So today we're gonna do a top 10 things that I wish I never thrifted. And some of these things come from this year, some of them come from previous years, but they're things that I got rid of in my closet clean out. So if you haven't seen my closet clean out, I did one in 2023, again in 2024, and I got rid of piles of clothes each and every time. And I've just really been looking in the mirror and seeing the overconsumption is kind of out of control. Even if I'm buying things thrifted, secondhand, it's still overconsumption and I'm still feeling overwhelmed by the amount of things that I have. And so going into 2025, my goal is to be a lot more cautious of what I'm purchasing and really thinking about what I'm doing, like when I'm doing it, and trying to keep it from being too much of a crazy closet clean out in the next year, because you know, we're gonna still be doing it, but we just have to be more cautious. And I also think it's a good thing for us to do as a society. So if you're new here, hello, my name is Mallory. I live in New York City. I'm back home for the holidays. If you haven't seen my channel yet, I would love for you to check it out. I post new videos every week. I've been doing double time for Christmas because I've just been feeling really energized coming into the new year. I have set goals that I really want to like push myself to try to hit. I do a lot of thrifting vlogs, week in my life. I work in the fashion industry, so tidbits of like that going on, trends. I love doing runway breakdowns, things like that. So make sure to check out my channel and subscribe if you have not yet. I seriously, please. It would make my whole day. And hopefully this is helping you realize that maybe over consuming and like seeing all these hauls and all this stuff, like I'm gonna try to combat that for you today and show you that you don't need to buy all these things, and if you do, you probably will regret it. So how about we just hop right in? I'm doing 10 things. I think I said that, but I don't know. Number one thing that I regret getting is this adorable olivaceous little blouse. I remember seeing it and thinking, I love the print. It's such a me print. It's pink and orange, really, like multicolor. I loved the cut of it and everything. But when I looked at it, I was like, I just think it's gonna be too small, and I wasn't able to try it on. So the Goodwills do not let you try on, and it is really impacting my purchasing decisions because I never would have purchased this, but I couldn't try it on. So I got back and I couldn't even button it. I don't really know what the answer to that is, other than I need to be more careful about wearing tank tops when I go thrifting so I can try things like this on, because that was a wasted $7.99, which isn't a ton, and that's why thrifting can be dangerous, is because you think, oh, it's just $8, that's like getting a coffee. Well, no, because now I have a pile of clothes I have to somehow sell so it doesn't just go into the landfill. One of my main issues with things I purchased that I regret is the sizing situation, and you can't return it, you know? So number one thing is this little blouse. And side note, I will be posting these on my Poshmark, so check it out if you like it. It's a size small, but it really is so little in the waist. FYI. All right, so the next few things are from one singular thrift with me, and I will never forget this day because it was a Friday. It was a Salvation Army dollar day, so everything I purchased was $1, and I just went ham with that without thinking of the fact that like I wasn't in love with any of the things that I bought, and half of them I needed to fix. So number one issue, I couldn't tell if this was to be a top, a dress, a skirt, a cover up. I tried to wear this in my like one vacation, and mind you, I don't live near a beach. I live in a big city, so we're not running around like in little outfits like this, so it's really just not functional in any way in my life. So that didn't help. And then when I did go on like a little vacation just over to the Hamptons, I was like, I don't really even know what to wear with this. And then I thought, I don't even think I like this. I think I just thought it was the cool hot thing to wear, but ultimately it isn't even made well. I don't know who it's from. It could be from literally Fashion Nova, Shein. I don't know. There's no tag. So there's really no value to this. So it wasn't even a good deal at the end of the day. So I don't know. I do think it's like still kind of cute and fun, but I just think it's more college, and it just never, I just don't think it's my style. So I was like trying to do something that I'm not at the last minute before vacation, and that's just silly. This next one, I was just really intrigued by the brand. So this is Cezanne, same thrift trip. It was $1. I was like, Cezanne for $1, but the neckline is so stretched out. I had thought to myself, oh, I'll just put a little bow in the back or something. But then at the end of the day, the sleeves were too short. It's an extra small. I'm really not an extra small. So the fit of it in total was not correct. Was it a good deal because it's Cezanne? Yes. Was it a good deal for me personally? No. I do think it's really cute, but at that point, you really just have nothing that you can do with it. right? So I had said I wanted to like take this out, add a bow, but at the end of the day, it didn't even fit in general. So we did clean it out in the closet clean out according to my rule book. So it was a goner and it was a waste of my time and energy. The next one, again from this same thrift trip, which there are things from that thrifting with me that I did keep and do love. These were my, like, oh, I don't know, and then I did it anyway. So this I got carried away with because I thought it would be really cute to wear a little chic knitted dress, but when my friend tried it on, she was saying, oh, I don't know, like it's a little big and it might fall down. And then I was like, but it looks so darling on you. I need that. It's $1. I cannot pass that up. Well, guess what? She was right, and you can tell anytime I tried to wear this, it just ended up like that, which is so not the vibe. So I did not keep it. And also it is a size large, so it's just like I should have known that I wouldn't be able to keep it up, but I was just so into the idea of a very chic strapless dress that I got it anyway. So regretted that purchase. So this might have been a while back. I don't fully remember. It could have been 2022, 2023. But I know I thrifted this H&M jacket. I had a previous one that was something else, and the hemline I felt like was bad construction. Well, the more I've learned about construction, I've learned that this is also bad and poor construction. Like, not bad, okay, not bad, but poor construction, cheap construction, where it's just a little binding on the hem, so it's not even lined. There's really no oomph to this. It's completely made out of like polyester. Yep, it's 100% polyester, so there's no warmth to it really. It's not that vibe. I thought it was giving like Sandro, Maj, but at the end of the day, you just have to invest in things like that, and this cheaper H&M coat is just not a lifelong purchase. It was cute at the time, but I didn't wear it enough to still need it. And I don't pull for it anymore now that I have upgraded my own personal wardrobe, knowing more about quality, construction, things like that. So I actually do have a quality video that I go into detail on like what makes things quality and less quality, la la la. So if you wanted to check that out, if you're curious, those are the things that I've learned along the way in my industry as a fashion designer. And this right here is just not it. This next purchase, I was so excited when I saw this, but it was another situation where I didn't really look at the quality or the actual style that in depth, because this top is at an angular whatever, which is just so not me. That's a little bit too contemporary, modern, I don't know, like edgy. I don't even know if edgy is the right word, but it's just too much of like a twist on a classic silhouette. I cannot wear it and like feel like myself. So it's just not me, but it is really cool. And I will say it's not bad quality. It's from Ridge R1DGE. It comes with a collar that you can remove, which is really cute and nice. Could I keep this for the collar alone? Probably, but it just doesn't seem worth it. So I am going to sell it. It also, just FYI, this is attached fully. Like you cannot remove the shirt underneath. It's very much like a faked out twofer. 2 for 1 is what we call it, a twofer. 2 for 1, 2 for 1. I always thought that was funny. So this twofer is just not quite the vibe. I will just continue to layer my own sweatshirts with my own button downs. So she's for sale, and I regret it because I didn't look at it close enough in the thrift store and just assumed it was straight across and never tried it on because we couldn't try it on at the Goodwill. So bummer. These next two I'm combining together because I have like a love for these very Rachel Green-esque tops that are very 90s in my opinion, or even like early 2000s, and I never know what the heck to wear with them, and I feel like I might regret selling these because I do think they're really cute and cool, but I literally never reach for them because I'll like try them on and then they're not right with my pants. They're a little too tugging in the bust, or the shoulders are a little too tight. Like it's like they don't fit me perfectly, but I'm drawn to these styles. So again, with the fit and not being super cautious about what I'm wearing things back to, I think the only way I've worn this is in my Rachel Green recreation outfit videos for all of these. So actually, do I keep them? Guys, they're really cute, but like I don't wear them. And I have so many like this, and I still am drawn to them at the thrift store, and then I think back to like this and I think, no, I don't wear it. They're a little too sexy for work, but a little too put together for the club. Do you know what I'm saying? I just don't quite know. So, well, now I'm like, shoot, should I keep them? Moving on, getting off topic. So this one is one of those things that you just don't know until you buy it and you personally wear it, because I tried this on. I still think this is darling. It's a little Zara top. I feel like everyone kind of had these very sheer puffies, and I have one very similar. So in this last closet clean out, I had gone to wear this several times. Every single time I've been almost ready walking out the door, and then realizing that I am beyond itchy from whatever construction they have going on with the puffs. Like, it's so itchy. I don't know why. My other one is a little bit like that, but it's skin tight, and I think I'm just a little bit sensitive to scratchiness and uncomfortableness that I was like, ugh. So it would go back to like the same knit top that I got from Abercrombie versus like cute little blouses like this. So, I mean, it's part of the regretting, but it's also just part of buying things, wearing them, and realizing they're not comfortable. So it is gonna be for sale again. This has turned into like a QVC haul. I don't know if it's the elastic, I don't know if it's the organza on the sleeve, but like there's some pokage going on in the armhole that I just cannot. So that was a regret. Another regret is me not knowing who I was. 2020, I was like a little bit lost in that year of my life. I mean, it was COVID, it was the pandemic shutdown. We were still able to like eat outdoors. We were going to like apartment parties in Manhattan. People were being safe, but like, were we? And let's just be honest. I thought, oh, I'll need this to cover up because then if I put my coat at an apartment, then I don't know it, someone could steal it, so I'll just wear this. And then once the pandemic is over, we'll go to the club, and this will be great for the club because then I won't have to check a coat. I don't think I ever wore this. I've never really been a girly to wear these kind of outfits. This is from Better Be. It has the tag on it from Buffalo Exchange. I spent $24 on this. Why? That's crazy. It's literally 100% acrylic, definitely from some kind of like online boutique, and it's just not me. So I've gotten a little bit better about that now, but I definitely would say this is a regret. Okay, I kind of want to keep going because I feel like I'm going through these super fast, but maybe I will. This one I also regret getting. This is from like the 80s, right? And I thought it was just so cool. I don't know if it's because I watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, The Nanny, what, but I was really drawn to this silhouette and this style with like the brooches, and even the shoulder pads I thought were cool. The back was so pretty, and I think it was just like kind of a deal, $11.79, size small at Savers, and I thought, well, that's gorgeous, and it's so well made, but honestly, it barely zipped up, and I don't think I could wear it comfortably, so it's a bit snug. And then also, I think it's just a little too stuck in that decade. Nowadays, you can buy something like this, but it wouldn't have the shoulder pads and the brooches and the this and the that, you know, like it would just have a few elements of that 80s twist. So I will put this on Poshmark, and maybe you could wear it for New Year's. We are gonna add some bonus items because turns out I can talk really fast, and we already got through all 10. And I'm so sorry this is going in and out of focus. Like, I did a new setting and I hope that it's working okay. And I think this was a Poshmark find back in like 2020. I loved these half zip, super Sherpa-y, and I felt like they were so warm and cozy, but turns out I don't really have much time to wear this because I'm not like in the super cold where you don't need more than a jacket and like a sweater, and I'm not wearing anything so casual that I would wear this alone. So I already have some similar kind of things that go to this. So once I tried it on and I looked at it up close, I just felt like I kind of grew out of this style. And I thought about keeping it for when I'm here in Missouri over the winter because it can be freezing at my parents' house. But I think it'd be fine to resell it, and hopefully it goes to someone else that will need something like this. But I really just like didn't need this, and I just saw an influencer wear it, found it on Poshmark, and bought it. So I was very influenced by someone who has a different lifestyle than I have. Like, it's very easy to do that because you see their lifestyles and maybe you want theirs in like some low-key way, but like that's not yours, you know? The next thing I regret getting is this. I think I really loved it because it's Ted Baker, and that's obviously stunning. It's real silk. It was $10. I even kind of remember there maybe being a sale that day. I was with my mom and I loved the print, but once I was trying it on and wanting to wear this, the print is nowhere to be found where visible. So that really bothered me and made me think maybe the reason someone donated it is because this was a mishap, a misprint, you know, and they didn't mark a place print, because when you go into production, you usually will place a print like this that's so big that it isn't really scattered everywhere, although it is really pretty. So if that doesn't bother you, definitely get it. And I am so sorry if these prices are jacked up on the Poshmark. You know, do with this information what you will. Usually I think we just sell to strangers, right? Okay, the next thing I regret getting, and this was from Half of Half, and I thought it was such a good, easy staple, and I still do believe that. However, this was hanging up for probably 2 years before it even made its way to half of half. And then I hung it up for 2 years. So let's just say it has stretched in the armhole significantly to where my bra shows and I can't wear it without a jacket. And then when I have a jacket on, I just feel like a little freaking conservative, like a little too closed up, a little like, whoa. So we are selling it. The brand is Vince, so that's also really nice, size small. Also, I don't know what it's made of, but it's pretty nice. It's cotton polyelastane, so it's really a nice sweater. I think you could honestly think of this as a sized up situation, but it is a nice sweater. So I regret not thinking about the armhole and putting it on a hanger for so long that it has grown, because sweaters grow as you hang them. Since it's knitted fabric, it's not like flat woven fabric. Unsure if that's common knowledge, but that's why your sweaters will get a little thingy on the shoulders, or like they might grow. So never hang up a sweater dress, always like fold it in half. Try to fold your sweaters unless they have more of a jacket vibe. I do hang up my jacket vibe ones because they do have little loops and I try to like clamp them. Do you know what I mean? So just be aware. This, I don't know if I really regret it that much, but I did thrift this. I wore it a few times and each time I just felt really enclosed. It's a beautiful work top. It's from Something Navy. It's in this corduroy fabric with like this little ruffle detail, and I think that's really pretty, and it's like a nice top, but I just felt too not breathable in it. And when I wore it to work, I just was feeling a little, you know, instead of comfort, which I do like to be comfortable as possible for work and stuff like that, because I am always on my feet running around. It's not that this was a bad find or anything. I just am selling it because of the lack of comfort and the fact that it probably just is a little too small on me. It's a size, it's 100% cotton, machine wash, cold. Doesn't have a size unless I'm literally nuts. Sorry about my doggy. But brand is Something Navy and we will be selling. I'm gonna speed it up. I also regret this because it is an oversized blazer that quite literally is 18 times too big, and I tried to make it work. I have worn it before and each time I'm like, wait, that was kind of crazy of me. This last one is a thrift flip that I wanted to do and I never did it. It was supposed to have like fur on it and all this stuff. My brother is here. Okay, I'm gonna end the video, but I do regret this too. I feel like I always will thrift crafts and it's not the exact thing that I want, and I just need to be more cautious about exactly what I'm thrifting, if it fits, and be patient. Like, patience is so hard, but it's key, I fear. But that would be the end of today's video. So I hope that you guys liked this, seeing what I've gotten rid of for my closet clean out in depth a little bit. That wasn't everything at all, but it was some of the stuff that I thrifted. And I hope you had a wonderful holiday, and make sure you subscribe. And I'm so sorry about the dogs, and I hope that I will see you guys in my next video. I post new videos every week. And spoiler alert, we went on a thrifting extravaganza that I was cautious the whole time while thrifting, and no regrets on anything I bought thus far. So make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Love you, bye.